in Boulder.
The Virginia Tech Hokies and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly
That
Rowe
ain't
down the
Dion.
sideline.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Guys, back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Offense working from the pistol. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Colorado. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously, some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out.
Got a boy.
Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
And the Buffaloes will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hokies offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. They'll be trying to get things going and really give a presence, a physical presence to this running game. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a man. It's Beard. Bears the pressure. Being chased. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big
Hey, hey.
moving forward.
Almost immediately short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Hey.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He's moving out of the pocket. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Hokies have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He keeps throwing it like this for the Hokies, and the defense will have to sleep with one eye open.
And the defense is going to have to grip those pillows tight because when a QB gets going and spinning it with the ability to run the football too and the diversity of this offense, it can be tough, and the Hokies fans will be excited.
That dog, nigga, you fuck?
Netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Rushes on him. And he's sacked. Great work there by his
Got the phone, dog.
That's a good example there of complementary defense.
If you just said chill, okay, you niggas say phone.
Spaces, if they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got to fill
Oh my goodness.
No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll run it again. Powers through the defender. Pretty good effort on that one. short. Tight end now in motion. Quick release.
These niggas be switching. How do you? Man, these niggas be switching and on the flop, and then the dude's wide open. My left corner is running way to the other side of the field. What's the adjustment?
The running back looking for room. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Guys, let's look big
What is
picture.
it called?
At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys
Okay,
moving
what
around,
am I changing
you
though?
can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system is
Default
working
disable.
perfectly, and because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity,
Stupid.
the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so
What the
cliche,
motherfuckers
but
still
these
doing?
players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they can do something very special this season.
You hear about shot plays all the
Zone
time. Offensive coordinators love to take deep shots down the field. They plan them. They plan when they're going to do them.
will
You got to
not
make sure you
align in
can see it
response to
in
motion.
this game.
Motherfucker, stop
It'll be
realigning.
3rd and long.
So y'all be giving them all wide open completion.
To the air, it's Maryland. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a
You watch my
huge
broadcast?
if he could have held on. And the
Oh,
Buffaloes send out the punt unit. That last punt basically flipped the field. They'd like to do it again. And the return man will have no chance as the ball
quarterback number
sails out of
2.
bounds. Virginia Tech opens this
You couldn't
drive
get
as
it
the
done.
offense looks ready to go. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Moving away from pressure. The throw. It'll be incomplete.
They look like your old school.
But just couldn't find anybody open. You have to wonder, after missing a field goal
They done moved on without you, buddy.
play this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick
B.I.
completion on the out. He's brought down, but
Thank you.
there's a flag on the play. Let's see
Can't be
what's going
smothering the
on.
man like that.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Stepping to the right. He'll pull it down and run. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe
Slow as
make them run on
molasses.
the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Welcome to college. First carry for the freshman. Picks up the 1st down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
To throw, it's Clemens. He's going to run it. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down.
Force the league or force the game?
Kind of kickers, they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains.
You don't think?
Here comes
You don't think? What? The conference championship game?
and they get it down short of the 1st down
Who
mark.
won? You? That's crazy.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Dang.
Motion from the wideout. They'll go to work in the air on second down.
That motherfucker still shifting, dog.
Almost had the
And they
completion,
switch.
just missed it.
Not
And
seeing
they
a lot of
switching.
chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for third and long from the 43. Looking to throw.
Shoot, Madden come out in about a week, don't it?
Oh, they're after him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And the Buffaloes will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. Makes a move. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground.
I just changed depth chart.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball.
It was on overall.
Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Stands in and takes the
Well, if you lined up, okay, if you lined up with somebody, then you should stay with that person. It's when the offense will shift, and then in the middle of they shift, the offensive player move over to the left, and then my guy go all the way to the other side of the field, and the other cornerback come all the way to the other side of the field, but their man ain't going all the way to the other side of the field. If you stay with your man, that's fine, but they switching men on a shift.
And the PAT makes it
You know what I'm saying?
Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one.
The offense will shift, and then my defenders will switch. The left cornerback will switch with the right cornerback in the middle of the damn play. Now both receivers open because my cornerback's in the middle of the field when they snap it. Yeah, man. I ended up firing my coordinator because of
He'll bring it out.
if they fault, I guess. They ain't being coached, and then they started off doing it this year.
Run out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And we're about to get another
Man.
look at this Hokie offense. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
There ain't nothing I'm doing it. Hey, the defensive coordinator
That to get out of their own end, they moved
got his defense out there looking stupid.
So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Trying play action. Takes a hit as he fires. They're working that left side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this one, and then I'm gonna head on to Conyers in a minute.
And the defense doing a great job
Y'all
committing
got a
to the
further drive than me.
commit to the run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Bringing the heat.
Oh my God, wide open too,
Putting on the heat
huh?
and forcing the incompletion.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke one today. I ain't smoked a cigar in a minute.
Clock up as a quarterback. Hit him early, hit him
It
often.
don't matter.
Shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
And that's incomplete. A defender all
All
over
right,
him.
man.
Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth
Yeah,
down
it's gonna
coming
be
up.
Colorado.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking down the middle. And that one falls
Stupid.
incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed now early in the
Got a little grass. as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier. And boy, they did it right there.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Running to Green. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll go right back to him. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a 1st down. The Hokies look to keep this drive humming. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Plucks it out of the air. Sometimes it's easy for the receiver to get lost running a drag through all that traffic, Jesse.
Yeah, and this is a receiver too, Reese, who's dangerous once he has the football in his hands. So I like the idea on offense of trying to get this guy the ball quickly to see what he can do once he has it.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum. And this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
Nigga laid out dead. Ain't nobody gonna throw the flag.
How I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trying to knock him.
He gets across. And out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Kelsey.
Offenses are doing such a great job now with putting so many wide receivers on the field that they get good matchups and they just attack you to make big plays.
Flying out to the left. He's at the 10. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And that was a scintillating way to finish that one, a 44-yard touchdown run. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped.
Come on, man. Get rid of the ball. Get right there with your long ass release. Throw the damn ball.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they capitalize not only on the
Stupid.
pick, but on the great
Get off my field.
improve this field position. And the sudden change magnified for this defense as it's first and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. Basic catch. Touchdown Bucks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do. And they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Under fire. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He finally goes out of bounds after the explosive play, but now the question is, did the official see something to bring it back? And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. Offense getting set for first down. Looking to throw, it's Beard. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Trying to make magic with his feet. Picked up about 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. And the Hokies are in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Wide open downfield. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10.
Could that be the play that finally...
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hokies have it with a 1st and 10.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play that
Maybe a crease. Got some room, entered to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. This offense needs a little something to feel good about going to halftime. A chance to chip away here on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Colorado will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Go straight ahead. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again.
And on offense, you know this is 4-down territory. You have to come away with a touchdown. You're getting boat raced in this game right now. You're going to have to make this possession count.
yeah, definitely
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
And earlier this offense had to settle for 3. Nice job finishing the half. In the end zone, cutting into this lead and gaining the momentum in the football game.
And the extra point is good. Here's the return from inside his 10. And the returner will be brought down. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Maryland. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. The Bucks now use their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Give all the credit to the offensive line right there. Defense was playing a big zone coverage, and it's going to take these receivers time to find the open spot in the middle of the field, so the offensive line, especially the tackles on the outside, really good job giving the quarterback a place to step up into, hold the ball, and then find his open receiver to get a big first down.
Well, nobody even near him. It better be illegal touching.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man downfield. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try along. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Buffaloes will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field, fighting off the defender. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Right back to him on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Finding an escape route. Across the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. He'll try to do it himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. And the Hokies are moving quickly down the field. The run from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Hokies kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Back to throw, it's Beard. Quickly out to the tight end. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Hokies getting set on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That is the senior running back who's slow to get up. Holly will keep an eye on things on the sideline for us. He leaves it with his back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from a defensive perspective, trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
It's complete on the right side. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Hokies go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the...
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush finishes it. Now put him in a predictable 3rd and 1.
Oh!
Just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down. They do believe in this 4-down territory stuff. 0 for 4 doesn't stop them from trying a 5th. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Send the tight end in motion.
Dang it, man. Catch that.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Dropping back, it's Maryland. Fires on the move. Working on the right. Lots of room to run. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of the game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
Get up.
Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buffaloes.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track. What's happening during the game? Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'll decline the penalty here. The result of the play stands. And he's coming out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Beard. Quick completion on the out route. There he goes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Fires deep on the run.
Oh, boy, I messed the wrong. I threw it to the wrong person then.
Explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Into the 3rd quarter of this opening week of the season, he lost it high and deep down the left side. Wideout trying to get it in. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they... Touchdown, Hokies! And the comeback is on.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving
this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Unloads quickly. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Keeps looking downfield. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Wants to bring it back. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. They'll start this drive at their own 48. And some room to work.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Gets the back moving. Looking downfield. It's Beard. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game. Right when I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No
Oh my goodness.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Let's see if they've got a winner dialed up on 4th and long from the 50. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Makes it past the marker. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all away. Touchdown, Colorado!
Now, some change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Boy, it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sidelines go nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Oh, he found a space on the right. And they finally run him out of bounds. A huge gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter, and this defense will start the 4th on its heels. Final stage of the game, and we'll start with the first down. Scanning the field, it's Beard. Throws to the tight end. Got his man to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Way for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Hokies peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Firing to the right, complete. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Wants to pass. Now rolling to the left. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. And here they come, almost all the way back. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, and this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 turning it on. Really
Come on,
good job
man. They
making it,
gashing us.
getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains.
This offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Dropping back, it's Maryland. Right on the money. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Buffaloes are rolling down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Going to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Time to take a shot. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Bucks! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Sorry, fucking defense.
Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as
But
we
they
get
can't
deeper
stop
into the
nothing.
second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to throw, it's Beard. Throws it deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, it feels like every time this offense has the ball, they're scoring points. They are lighting it up. And through the air, they've looked virtually unstoppable. It looks like they've got the better athletes. And finally on that last play, we see a nice job by the defender in the back end on a climb the...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
You told him freaking foul.
They desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Running the read option left to start the drive. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. 4th 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. Touchdown, Buffalo! And they add 6 more to the Corvette trip to the house.
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Looking for blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing
It's picked off, and another empty drive. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Back to pass, it's Maryland. He hurls one deep down the left side. Benjamin's right inside the 10. Touchdown, Colorado! And the pummeling has started.
I got to be honest, as a guy that used to play for Steve Spurrier, I never have a problem watching offenses continue throwing the ball when they've got a big lead. That's what we've seen in this one. They're way up on the scoreboard. This coach is still letting this guy chuck the rock. That now his 5th passing touchdown, and I believe you keep throwing it until the defense proves they can stop it.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. Mistakes are going to happen as they did on that last. And here's a fumble way behind the line. And the defense jumps.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
Touchdown, Bucks! Meadow on the end zone. He's got it.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
And they did tack on the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Clemens. Buys a little time with his feet. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Mark him down right there, but he's got plenty for the 1st down and to keep this drive moving. And the Hokies will hustle to the line.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
He fires one deep over the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Wants to keep it in the air. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Green great place to start for this offense. Finds his man down the middle. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Might have a chance. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Buffaloes are in the red zone. They'll go with a direct snap. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
In situations like this, offensively, when you got the lead in the fourth quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring.